Welcome to my humble abode. This is my apartment. This is my bedroom. My living room is not much bigger, if it's bigger at all. I have been known to call it my Harry Potter cubbyhole. You know, Harry Potter lived underneath the cellar in that little room. Well, this is my Harry Potter apartment. And having an apartment that size, you can't have a lot of stuff. Problem is, I have a lot of stuff. I'm an artist and I make jewelry as well as I paint. And most of my stuff is still in boxes. I've lived here a year. And most of my craft supplies are still in boxes. All my paint supplies are. My jewelry making stuff is available because I work on it quite often. Excuse me while I take a swig. Free advertisement. Dr. Pepper. It's the only thing I drink. I'll even drink it before I'll drink water. I don't care for water. One of these days I'm going to find out that it's as bad for you as alcohol. And I'm going to have to go to, you guessed, Dr. Pepper Anonymous. Which wouldn't be all that bad, except that the rules have changed. I'm a recovering alcoholic. In years past, when I went to AA meetings, you couldn't see the speaker up front for the cloud of smoke. Everybody smoking their cigarettes. What fun is it to go to a support meeting and be able to see the people you're with? I don't know. I mean, if you have a cloud of fog, you can still hide behind something if you're not hiding behind alcohol. That's a joke. I know I need to quit. But it's not something that I enjoy it. I shouldn't, but there it is. The weather up here, by the way, I live in Portland, Maine. The weather up here is supposed to be rather nice all week long, in the 70s. 69, 72, 73. We're not expected to have any rain until Friday. Excuse me. Wednesday, however, we are supposed to have temperatures in the 80s. But if it continues as it has been, it won't be humid and it'll be nice up here. My partner told me the other day that she saw a young tree that had already changed color. So this is a good time to come up to Maine and go leaf peeping. That's what they call it. Anyway, so I've been spending a lot of time on the internet. I like the internet. You can meet new friends. I play lots of games. Farmville, Country Life, and Fishville on Facebook. And I forgot what I was going to say. That's what happens when you get to be my age. Well, it's also a side effect of having fibromyalgia. I've been diagnosed with having fibromyalgia for about 3, maybe 4 years. But when I look back, I realized I probably had it as a teenager, because I was always in pain. And I've heard as an adult that there is no such thing as growing pains, although whenever we had a pain and we were a teenager, that's what we were told it was, growing pains. If you're in pain, there's something wrong. Anyway, as I was saying, got off track there. Get on the internet and find people to interact with and look up old friends. I've looked up family members that I haven't seen in over 20 years. Found a couple of them. Three blood relatives and a couple on the married side. I've found people I went to high school with, which isn't too hard to do considering I still have my high school yearbook, and went to my 25th anniversary not too long ago, a couple years back. So it's not too hard to find them on the internet. And I even found my very first roommate from college out in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, and I've also found friends from where I used to go to church. And I'm kind of surprised they accepted me as a friend. I'm glad they did. I'm not the same person I was 30 years ago, who is, but I've changed a lot in the last couple of years. My name has changed from Carol Schneider, my married name, to my legal name, Carl Devon Brown. And there's been a lot of physical changes going on for me because I take hormones to affect physical changes. And so I'm always a little hesitant about asking somebody that I know from the past to be my friend because I'm not the same person they knew. Especially one lady, all I can think of is people from back then, from the church my folks went to. When they see me online, all they can say is, "Oh, her poor parents." And my family has had a hard time with it, with my changing my gender. I've been on testosterone now for 2 years and 3 months. And the positive effect of it has been the lowering of my voice. I used to sing first soprano, and now if I were to sing, it would probably be bass, which is really quite a difference in range. And I've inherited hair. My mother told me that I wouldn't have to worry. Our family wasn't very hairy, and neither was my dad's. My sister told me I didn't have to worry about going bald because I wasn't a real man. Well, they were both wrong. I'm getting quite hairy, and I am already starting to lose my hair. It goes back to there on both sides. There's a triangle there. So I'd kind of like to do a video log. I don't know how often I'll do it, but talk about stuff that's going on, share with people. For today, that'll be it. and you'll see me again soon. Have a good life.